Hello, welcome aboard. Welcome to Yakutsk, Russia. I think I got that right. I had to like say it 16 times to try to make sure I got it right. All right, we're here in Yakutsk, Russia, in our Mig-31. NATO codename Foxhound. Looks like a lot like a fox. I can see the fox resemblance. Can you? No. Okay. Yeah, no. All right, let's no virtual cockpit. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put our cockpit on. Wow. Okay. Can I? Yeah, let's hard cockpit that. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, there. That's better. Now we should. Good. Okay. So this was developed to replace the MiG-25 Foxbat as a supersonic interceptor. We have flaps. We do have flaps. Look at that. That's a lot of flap. I don't need much in the way of flap because I'm going to take off under full afterburner here. Heck, screw flaps. Flaps are for not Russian planes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take off with this thing as we talk about it. Oh, look at taxis. Let's fire up our two Soloviev D30 F6 engines. They have 20,900 pounds of thrust dry and 34,172 pounds of thrust when they're afterburning, which presumably they're doing. I would presume so. Oh yeah, it looks like she's going nice and fast. Gears up. And away we go. Wow, she has a down attitude. All right, we're gonna roll off the throttle a little bit. All right, roll off the throttle a lot. Okay, seriously roll off the throttle. Pop the brakes. Do we have brakes? Oh, we do have brakes. Look at the brakes right there. That's very nice. All right, that should produce, okay, good. We're down at 442 knots. Yes. Whoa, baby, whoa. She doesn't like this. Okay. Entered operational service 1982. Yeah. Originally discovered by our wonderful intelligence services when a major defected in his MiG-25 Foxbat to Japan and reported that they were developing a Super Foxbat. This became the Super Foxbat. It actually wasn't a Super Foxbat at all, but a new plane, nonetheless. There were substantial design sacrifices in order to achieve high speed, high altitude, and high rate of climb. There's a lack of maneuverability at intercept speed. I mean, here I am doing a full aileron roll. Oof. That's not a fighter jet. This is not a plane that gets into a turning combat. This is a plane that is designed actually as a standoff interceptor. Actually, I'm going to give her some... try to trim her out a little bit better here. There we go. Speed was limited to Mach 2.83. She could reach 3.2 plus, but that was at the risk of damaging the engines beyond repair. Yeah. The high shoulder-mounted wings have a low aspect ratio. It's an aspect ratio, or what's called an AR, of 2.98. For comparison, the Concorde has an AR of 1.55. That means it's got some pretty short, stubby wings, which is true. They are kind of short and stubby there. However, the wings and airframe are strengthened over the MiG-25 to allow for low-altitude supersonic flight. It had a speed limit of Mach 1.2 at low altitude. At supersonic speeds, this aircraft was limited to a 5G stressing, so definitely no turning combat on this aircraft. Look at that. You can see the look at the fan blades running. That's actually really nice. Where's the airport we took off from? Somewhere back there. Oh well. This is the world's first operational fighter with a passive electronic scanned array radar, or a PESA, P-E-S-A. It's let's get in the aircraft. It's an advanced radar. Oopsie, come on, baby. It's an advanced radar. We hear the concept of look down, shoot down, which is a radar that scans to allow you to determine aircraft from the background scatter. But this had a look up, look down engagement ability, as well as multi-target tracking. The main armament was 4 R-33 missiles, codenamed by NATO AA-9 Amos. On belly mounts, they're equivalent to the AIM-54 Phoenix from the U.S. Navy, the long-range 120-mile. Come on, baby, get some power. Where is our airspeed? I have no idea where. Everything's in Russian. I don't know what it says. We're going 355 of somethings. Where's just kind of airspeed? Where would you put airspeed on a plane like this? Huh, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm looking, I'm like, Now, a version of this aircraft, specially designed version, set the world record for 2 events. Absolute maximum altitude. It climbed to 123,524 feet. We are not going to get anywhere near that high with this aircraft. But that is the absolute maximum still today, as far as I can tell. And also set the time the height record to 35,000 feet in 3 minutes, 9.8 seconds. So it definitely had climb as the larger part of its life. Wow, she just rocks around, doesn't she? It's actually kind of a pretty picture, too. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're definitely flattening out. You can see our trail. I think we're actually sinking. We're not climbing anymore, we're sinking. Anyway. All right, let's get in the aircraft. Oh, no, we're still sort of climbing. No, we're not really. All right. Shift 2, there's our GPS. All right, Shift 3. That the heck did Shift 3 just do? I don't know. Shift 4 is appears to be my autopilot. Shift 5 is comm radio, and that's the end of it. So Shift 3 is HUD, but it doesn't turn my head back on. Oh my gosh! What was that last one? Oh, okay, yeah. She doesn't want to climb anymore. She's now sinking while climbing. And I have got her amped. There's no more power there. Okay. Well, let's say, what do we think about this aircraft? Well, if you're looking for a Russian aircraft, there is a better one out there. I know this. The problem was, where I got my Foxbat, I couldn't find online for you guys. So where did I find my Foxbat? I'm throttling her down and trying to, like, escape from space here. I found my Foxbat on a PC Pilot magazine CD. I didn't notice his belly. Look at that belly stuff right there. Look at that. Oh, isn't that cute? I found it on a PC Pilot CD. I couldn't find the exact same aircraft for you guys. So, unfortunately, I went with this one, which appeared pretty decent. There's a few things I don't like about it. One, no virtual cockpit. Two, I don't know what is the deal with this camera jump, but two, it doesn't seem to fly right. I don't know what the deal is. I just don't. It feels odd when it's flying. Maybe that's because I'm, flying it like a bat out of Cracker Jacks, but whatever. Those are really my two problems with it. But if you need a Foxbat, woo, and you can't find the PC Pilot one, because I sure can't find it online. I don't know where they got it from. This Foxbat isn't a bad one. Obviously, I'm not going to be making a landing because I have no idea where I am, and I've been flying around at insane rates of speed. So, yeah, it is a handful. It's not a turning dogfighting aircraft. It's just a big honking standoff interceptor. You do get 2 of them. This is the clean model. There's another one that has missiles loaded out. Presumably on the wings, though that would be incorrect. She didn't have them loaded on the wings. They were all belly mounted, much like the F-14's Phoenix missiles are belly mounted. Whee! Yay! All right, so I'm DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator Plane Spotlight. We've been hanging out with the Mig-31 Foxhound. She's big, she's fast, she holds the absolute altitude record at 123,524 feet. Link is down in the description as always. Until next time, well, happy flying everybody, and make sure you can read Russian before you fly these things, because I have no idea where the heck I am, and this is all in Russian. All right, till next time. Bye everybody.